are fashion brand owners and founders. This video I'll cover which platforms are best for fashion brand growth. And if you're new to what we do, my name is Brandon. I'm one of the co-founders of Digiceptual. We specialize in scaling fashion brands online for over 4 years. So depending on where you're watching this, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram, you can check the video description or the link in bio or all the brands we work with, latest results we get, testimonials, all that stuff. You can check it out there. Now, this is based on the results we get for fashion brands and where we see the market is currently on these platforms. So the best one to grow is still Facebook and Instagram. When I say Facebook, I mean Facebook, Instagram, and its entire network. Why is that? Well, it's still the best one to get new customers and scale them because number one, obviously Instagram is like the main platform for fashion brands and for content, right? So Facebook and Instagram is still the best platform to get new customers and scale. Across all the fashion brands we work with, most of the budget is being spent on this. This is like the main, Facebook is like the main engine of growth that drives real growth for fashion brands. So despite what all these noise that everyone else says, Facebook is still king for scaling all that to get new customers, right? Second is Google. So to us, Google is more like a support role. So it's like once Facebook is scaling well, that's when we usually introduce Google for the brand as well. Because this is the main engine. And to us, Google is like supports Facebook. So it's not our main focus, but it's not our main, I'll rephrase it. It's not our main focus in the beginning, but it comes after. Now, TikTok, the thing with TikTok is that at the stage where it's at, it's still not mature enough compared to Facebook and Instagram and Facebook and Google, and it just doesn't have the audience size compared to what these two platforms have. And the thing with TikTok is that if your average order value is $100 and higher, which is most of the fashion brands we work with, the audience on TikTok is not the right fit for it. And TikTok ads is actually, first, if the ad works, it only lasts for like a couple of weeks. And if you want to run TikTok ads, it requires a whole different infrastructure. Like you have to make content specifically just for TikTok. So you have to allocate attention, time, and resources just for this in order to run TikTok ads. And if it works, it only lasts 2 to 3 weeks. So to us, that's like it's not the best use of ad spend and money. Whereas we invested in Facebook or Google, let's say for example, Facebook, the creatives we use for Facebook is it's the same creatives the brand uses for their website, posting on Instagram. So it has more, the utility of the content is, it has higher value than just TikTok. Because TikTok can only be used, like most of the content, the style is mostly for TikTok, right? So, but the content created for the website and Instagram can also be used for ads on Facebook. And the thing is, once you have winning ads on Facebook and Instagram, those ads can last for months and sometimes even years based on our experience with it. So it's very high leverage. One ad or a couple winning ads that gets new customers for months and even years without changing anything about it is extremely high return on investment compared to TikTok. And like, let's be real. If your average order value is like $100 and higher, chances are the audience, they're not going to buy off straight off the bat. Like the average order value, if I average across all our fashion clients, is like 300 to like 600 on average. So it's not cheap stuff. If you're selling cheap, if you're like fast fashion or like you're just competing on price, like being the cheapest possible, TikTok works for you, right? Because it fits that audience. So for what we see, TikTok, it does need more time to mature. If it does with their audience, for it to be a viable ad platform for us to take seriously in scaling for fashion specifically to scale ads in. Right now, we just see it's not worth the investment and the split in attention for the brand owner and also us as well. TikTok organic, you can still post because I think there's like TikTok Shop or something. TikTok organic is still fine. If you want to try TikTok organic, for sure, just post it. Just from our experience and our end, TikTok ads to really scale seriously is not really viable yet. So TikTok is rarely a priority for us. Now, Pinterest is really interesting. Pinterest, I would actually invest more money in Pinterest ads than TikTok ads because Pinterest actually has a quality audience. Now, if you haven't started Pinterest already, it does take a lot more time to build up. So what do I mean by that? So Facebook, like within 1 day, you'll know if something works or not, right? If orders are coming in. Pinterest, it takes more time to build up from the beginning because again, they're not as big as Facebook and they don't have the capabilities like Facebook. But Pinterest is still a very viable platform for fashion brands to grow. And many of the fashion brands we work with, we are diversifying and spending more on Pinterest. So if you don't have Pinterest organic, I recommend just starting up your Pinterest and to build something up. And then it could be a very interesting platform for you to explore to really grow outside of these two. So to summarize, the best platforms for fashion growth is still Facebook. This is the top one always. And then Google, and then Pinterest, and then TikTok. So TikTok is last. If you do nothing else, I would just focus on Facebook. Like if it works, just double down on what works. Once this is good, then you do this. And then once these two are good, I'd move on to Pinterest. The reason why I don't move to Pinterest after is because Google is like they're one of the titans. So it's better to focus on Google, the biggest ones with the biggest opportunity, and then diverse into these. So you can say we are more bullish in investing terms, which means like we're enthusiastic about it. Like that Pinterest will continue to develop and be a really good a viable platform for fashion brands to diversify their ad spend and to really capture new customers and sales there. So that covers our thoughts based on our experience and results, which platforms are best for fashion growth. If you have any questions, depending on where you're watching this, just leave in the comments. And if you're interested in working with us, if you're watching this on Instagram, click the link in our bio above for more info and book a call with me. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the link below in the video description to book a call with me.